And they were pointing out, now if you're coming from Nazareth down to the Sea of Galilee, one of the first places that you would come as you walk down this natural valley that's there would be to Magdala. And Jesus would have arrived in Magdala as he left Nazareth and headed towards the Sea of Galilee, and then perhaps would go on to Capernaum or some other location around the Sea of Galilee. And as I began to see that, I began to see the natural flow of the land and began to just be immersed in the land of Israel and began to just feel its surroundings and get to experience the people and the culture and the food and all the wonderful aspects of it. It was much more to me than going from black and white to color. It was just a totally immersive experience. And it has left an indelible mark on how I study God's Word. When I read passages, I can see Jericho. I can see some of these ancient ruins that are there and get to explore that firsthand. It has truly been transformational for my life, for my Bible study, for my ministry as well.
Well, the first time I went to Israel was in 1981. I think it was in August of 1981. I was a seminary student at Southwestern Seminary in Fort Worth, Texas, and I had won a free tour. Well, when I got to Israel, one of the things that really impressed me was that, hey, what you read about in the Bible, you can find.
Yes.
I think, there are so many religions, and I think of Mormonism, they speak about a lot of places, but you can't find them.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
You go to Israel, there they are. You can see the roads, you can see the cobblestones, you can see places like the Via Dolorosa, the big stones with the inscription in Latin. And I think that's really important because a lot of people say, well, religion, Christianity, if it's good for you, it might not be good for me. It's not Bible-based. It's not historically based. There's no proof about what we read about in the Bible. Well, guess what? There's a lot of proof. And of course, Clayton Van Huss and others in our ministry, they are using this fact as an apologetic lever to show that the Bible is true. So it's really a lesson. And, I think it's a good thing even for non-Christians to go to Israel. I know a couple of people who were non-believers. They were kind of thinking about it. They were wrestling with the issues. A lot of money. Do I want to go? Is it important for me? Well, after they went and after they heard the messages right there where these things happen, pointing to the Sea of Galilee, for example, pointing to the Judean desert where Jesus was tempted, other places like that. Hey, I see that in the Bible. The Bible must be true.